Hello. It's Codenames Duet.
I was commenting how much this guy looks like Professor X.
And it's chromed.
It's chroma too, so
It's pretty cool.
really cool looking.
How are y'all doing?
Is it chromed on the table? No.
No.
Only chromed for this cam.
Yep.
Yes.
This cam is not chromed.
Okay, so I could like, is there like a way that I can like pretend like this is
You?
the top of my
Here,
head?
give me that. Alright, stay there.
Yes, X-Men. Magneto! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being interrupted by Eddie who wants to play. Okay, anyway. I was gonna say Magneto is something.
Magneto is attacking the
Generic
Empire State Building.
Generic X-Men plot.
Okay, so here's Codenames Duet. This is the XXL version.
Yes. These pieces are gigantic.
This
as you
is
can
like
see.
huge.
I was
Hand for
joking
scale.
about it being this and that bit right there. We were joking about it being the size of my head. But however, it is my head for comparison. It is an actual sizable piece. Hand for comparison too. Yeah. If you're familiar with the regular code names,
the pieces are probably a fourth of this size.
Yeah. So these are gigantic. These are nice. These got like nice heft to them. If you're somebody who likes heft to your board game components, these have that. So
I'm gonna go over the rules just real quick of code names in general.
Banana for scale.
Banana. We don't have a banana for scale, unfortunately. So
Thank
the
you.
idea of the game is we're each going to take turns giving clues to try to guess words on the table, and we have a key, and you can show them one of the keys.
Yeah. So this is the key.
The idea is to guess all of the green squares or make your opponent guess. Not opponent. We're actually working together here. I have no idea how to explain code names. I didn't give this enough thought. You have to get your ally to guess the green cards on your side. Now each of us have a different side that we can see, and we can't see the other side.
The key that we're using for this game, this introductory game, is placed just off camera here because these pieces are taking up most of the camera.
Now when you give a clue, you give one word and a number, and the word is supposed to direct your friend to touch words that are sitting on the table related to that word, and the number is how many cards or how many words on the table you think can be related to the word clue you gave.
So in this instance, you've got biscuit, and there was another, and lemonade. So you might go something like dinner to try to get somebody to guess
dinner
the two food items.
Yeah. You'd say dinner 2, and I would say, what do I have for dinner? Biscuit, and then, okay, it's correct. So if you have a correct guess, you put a green down, and then, I don't know, jeweler. And so in this case, jeweler's probably wrong. So what you do is you put one of these innocent bystanders down, and you say, nope, that was just a regular type of dude. I guess the flavor to the game of Codenames is that you are a secret agent in the field, and you're trying to identify other spies by greeting them by their code name. So
yeah,
that is the light flavor that introduces.
It's a very light flavor. But the Codenames, the original Codenames, if you haven't played that, I highly recommend playing that. Codenames is a great game for people who don't do a lot of board gaming. Or if you've got family members who do board game, but only the board game that they play is like Scrabble or Boggle. This is another one of those word games that's like a great introduction to a bigger world.
It's really easy for almost anyone to pick up, I think. And you can play as a team, so you can sort of like lean on each other a bit. That's how we usually play whenever we play at parties. Okay, so Codenames Duet is a little different because we're working together to try to figure out the clues on the table. We have 9 total turns to guess 15 total secret agents that are on the table. Each of our keys shows 9. So I know where 9 agents are, and Nathan knows where 9 agents are. If either of us ever type one of the, or touch one of these clues that are black, those are assassins, and we lose the game immediately. So there are 3 that I'm aware of on my side, and there's 3 that Nathan's aware of on his side. Now, if during one of my turns I touch like one of the assassins on my side, that's not necessarily an assassin on Nathan's side. There's only one shared assassin between both sides of the card, and we orient these clues, or these clues are based on our orientation, how we're looking at the card. So we have a clue set up right now. There's a little stand. Kind of see it. and each of us has a board orientation based on our perspective. So if either one of us touch an assassin, where it's an assassin on the other person's card, we lose the game. We have 9 total turns to finish. If we touch a wrong answer, we take one of our... These are called turn markers, and we put it on the board. And if we take a correct guess, we take a turn marker as a check mark. And it takes there, and it represents time passing. So at the end of 9 rounds, if we still have not gotten all 15, we get into a sudden death round where we can just start touching, guessing. We can't say any more clues.
We just have to randomly get it. So
yeah. I cannot start over, boy. But if hopefully you know a little bit about Codenames, I think as we play, it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
Because Codenames is it sounds more complicated than it is, I think.
Yeah, but it is a brain stretcher, I will say.
Yeah, it definitely takes some brain power.
I was like, every time I sit down to play Codenames, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then I'll start looking at the table, and I'm like, I've got a genius idea.
Yeah.
And I'll say it, it doesn't work, and you're like, uh-oh. And you keep playing, and you're like, oh no. You feel like dumber and dumber as the game goes on. That's how you know it's a good game. Is whenever you realize that you've made 100 mistakes as you've gone along. So
we'll just start.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, just ask. You can help out. Say, oh, I think he meant this, which is sort of cheating on our end, but it's whatever.
Yeah, we tried to set it up in such a way that chat could read and kind of play along with us.
Yeah, so you should be able to see everything pretty nicely. And either one of us can give it the first clue. It doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll do the tabletop royale and roll for it. I got a 2.
So we're actually playing together, aren't we? We're trying to work together to determine we're trying to work together to find all 15 secret agents on the board. Each of us has a key, but it's separate, but they're slightly overlapping.
Yeah. So it is a cooperative game instead of a competitive game. So there's still teamwork involved, just not the way, just not us directly helping each other. Okay, so you are the first clue.
Yeah. Okay. I have to orient to the board now. So very important part of Codenames is taking in all the words.
Yeah.
That are on the table.
Yeah. It's real easy. It's real easy in the example I gave before. It's real easy to say something like dinner too when you meant biscuit and lemonade, but somebody could take a look at pepper and say, oh, pepper, boom, they hit pepper, and that's the secret agent, and you just lose.
And you got to be real careful to know what your secret agents are. Don't say anything that's close
to
what those are. So there might be some Voltor winning plays here. When you drop like a big clue, you're like bam, 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 bam. Feels good.
Yeah, tea also. Right. Lots of food in this lineup right here. So somebody may enjoy the delicacy known as walrus for dinner. So
okay. There's a lot of thinking in this as well.
Yes, there are some rules for the clues that you can give. One of the hilarious ones I think that was added for this one or later versions of Codenames, you can't like sing or give an inflection on your voice. So you can't like try to use an accent and say a word to try to like mean more than one thing. You get one word only. You cannot use a word that's on the table. So
all right, I'll start with sword 2.
Okay.
I also have to try to keep a poker face while Nathan's deciding.
All right, so I think Blade is easy here.
Okay, so as soon as the other player touches, they have made a decision. So he, in fact, guessed one of the secret agents correctly.
And... oh, yes, Eddie. Yes, you found the squeaky toy. He found the squeaky toy! Yeah.
The turkey. Still survives.
At glance checking?
Like for tells. Oh, jeez.
He's climbing. He's climbing. I did not know that toy in particular squeaked until, like...
you might have just discovered it.
Like 10 minutes ago. So, okay. I'm going to guess that Justin wants to use a sword on a vampire.
Oh. That's an assassin.
Boom!
We lose.
Incorrect. Oh, yeah. So there you go.
We lost the
That's code names. You click the wrong word and you lose.
It was Hercules, yeah.
Hercules?
He has a sword in the Disney movie. Pretty sure. Yeah. Look, all right. We now flip all the words over because we need a new board.
Yeah.
Let me try again. We can move down a little bit too. Centered. So there's a ton of cards that are words in the game. Oh, we already did that one. And they're all double-sided, so there's like a lot of options.
Yeah. I got a stack right here of other words that we can use as well.
I have a whole other stack down in the box too. So
yeah. So there's, I don't know how many, 200 something more probably.
Yep. Quick stream. We're done. Goodbye.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
It was good. Okay, so you can start this time.
Okay.
I'll take the words in.
All right.
Blade is a vampire. That's correct. That's what like made that clue very hard because. Yeah. Hey, not tonight. How's it going? Because vampire was an assassin. I also had nose and shoulder, but spray was up there, so I didn't want to say like body was in my head, but I didn't want you to click body spray. Yeah. What we do in the shadows is great. It's really good. The show's awesome. I don't know if you've seen the show or if that's what you're talking about, but the movie and show are really good. You're a fan of Codenames? Well, this is Codenames Duet, and it should be pretty cool. We already lost a game, so
yep, it was that fast.
So there are 3 assassins on each of our cards.
Yeah.
One of those
regular Codenames only has 1, right?
Yeah.
So you've got 1 word you're trying to avoid.
So there's several.
But in this one, there's 3. So there's 3 landmines you can step on. Now the vampire was one of mine.
Okay, so there's one overlap.
Okay.
One of them is a normal person on the other person's card, and one of them is an agent on the other person's card. So one of my assassins that I see is actually an agent that I'm going to have to guess on your side.
So that's why I went for it, because I thought that was true. Yep. I thought that like, I was like, oh, okay, so I must have one. So I saw Blade and Vampire and was like, snipes.
Yeah.
In my head, but they were opposite. One was an agent on mine, and one was an assassin. So, okay, well, all right.
So in this version of Codenames, we're working together to try to find 15 total assassins on the board. There's the key is different in that it has 2 different sides, and there are slightly different clues on each side.
So we're only looking at our side.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need some like Codenames music? Some like Jeopardy music?
Yeah, I think we need something because there's a lot of like silence as you think.
There is.
Normally when we're playing, we've got like plays to narrate and go back and forth. So we need some. I think this calls for some.
I bought the
DMCA free.
I bought the thing on Humble Bundle.
Yeah.
I think I downloaded it on here.
I know you did, because one of the days when I was working in here, I saw.
I was gonna figure out where it is. But yeah, I got all those Humble Bundle songs. Just test the knowledge you have in common with your friends. That's true, yeah. So like people that are on the same wavelength definitely will do better together. Eddie, what do you do?
Okay.
I have not downloaded the 2 extra albums yet. I need to do that.
I'm ready for my clue.
Okay.
I'll wait for you to. I guess I'll wait for you to get.
I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah. I don't know what these sound like yet.
Yeah.
I'll just play these guys. Dark Fantasy Studio.
Fight.wave. Here we go. We'll see. We'll see.
Turn down a little bit. Alright, how's that?
Oh yeah, dog is he normally he goes to camp and
okay, a little more volume. This should be mostly just ambient. And also, this track was like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I get a feeling it's going to be a lot of like short little vignettes like that.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Measurement 3.
Measurement 3. Meter. Volume. And
it's a jam. We got a jam. Still a little loud compared to us. Okay.
how's that?
That is 54% from 71%. You could give us exact percentages you would like for us to lower it by. We'll work from there.
I'm gonna go with chalk. Okay, so that is a normal man's.
Yes. So that is a neutral.
Sign was my rotor sign was probably one of my other thoughts. Yes. Okay, so I need to give a clue now.
40% try. They said 40%.
40 try. It's 42.
Okay. The number, is it still the number of guesses you get is the number they say plus 1?
You can take any number of guesses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I just start randomly hitting stuff. Okay.
I'll say Olympic. Two.
I think gymnast is the best. Flag, you think? There's also skiing. Skiing is an Olympic sport, right? There's no cowboys at the Olympics, to my knowledge. I'll go with ski. Right. Could give out wrong words to throw my opponents off. When they were trying to think.
Very mean.
Good thing we're all working together here.
Yep. So you take a check token whenever you're done.
Okay. Yeah, I am done. Right. I don't
Okay.
have anything to go off of. Except I could like try to guess.
I think so.
I could try to guess based off of what I've seen. Guess randomly. Yeah, and then explode.
Yep.
All right.
Just gonna add a bunch of these to the playlist.
It doubled up there or something?
Do what?
It's like 2 4s.
Oh.
2 5s.
Seamless. Oh, seamless. Okay, well, that's too late now. You just bought this picture version of the game by stepmom? Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty yeah, this is like this is a good holiday game, I would say.
Oh, definitely.
Because you can play it with family members who don't regularly play.
Actually, I follow Angry Wolves Den.
Appreciate that.
You have the Marvel? There's a Marvel version of this? Interesting.
Oh. I mean, I remember really liking Codenames, and then not paying attention to it for a year, and then coming back and then realizing that there were seriously something like 20 different versions of the game. Because it's one of those, it's like when you got a hit in the board game, you ride that as far as you can.
I tend to enjoy just the base version of Codenames the best.
Alright, I am... my clue is going to be Mythology 2.
Mythology 2. Okay. Mythology 2. King Arthur fall under mythology? Do hamburgers mythological? King and Noah. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning toward King Arthur for one. Okay.
We played Magic the Gathering. I have not played Magic in quite some time.
I did do a cube draft stream a few weeks ago.
I will keep up with Magic often, but I just am not really interested in the game at this point.
No, okay. Y'all convinced me. Boom. Yeah. And then I can still take a guess. So I'm going to guess sign because of that prior clue. Okay. I'll be done after that. Alright, so I got to get some stuff going here.
Simpsons one?
There's a Simpsons one? Kitchen helmet. My god.
Look, are you in the top 4 of the KFPL? I haven't been watching the games since I've been knocked out.
Outline 2.
Like chalk, it's got to be. I'll go chalk.
Correct.
Road. Beat Rodian. Yeah, Rodian trashed me when we played. It was just like decks lined up, it just really poorly, and I got smashed by him. Road. Dust. Flag, maybe. I don't know. Rip. Yeah, chalk outline around somebody who's dead. Kind of torn here, kind of torn between the dust and the rip. I'm gonna try.
Purpose correct.
All right, so that's mine.
Yep.
At the 2, so done there. Why dust? Because we don't clean in this house nearly as much as we should. So whenever we move anything, there's a dust outline. You were trolling. I mean, that's the thing with code.
It can always
I can make the wrong connection, make a guess, and it's right, and I don't know, right? And I'm like, that's so smart.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So we got 5 guesses left. We have how many? 15? Is that correct?
Yeah, I have 3 here. You have 3 there. So we have 6 more to get.
Okay. And 5 guesses. So we don't have to. I don't have to like go swinging for the fences right now. Okay, so I'm just going to say...
There, George. Enjoy your key.
See you, George. Thanks for stopping by.
Word.
I'm gonna go with... planting.
Planting. I'm gonna go greenhouse. Okay. Planting. Oh, there's only one. Okay, I will be done. No reason to take on their guess there. Okay, so I gotta think about mine. We have 3 more, 5 more total, 4 more guesses. Okay. I'll say Jeff.
I thought I did say 1.
You did.
Yeah. Okay.
Jeff 1.
I don't think you need a chef to perform to make hamburgers. I'm gonna go with kitchen.
That's correct. Not Jeff 1. Jeff 1. Jeff. Treff. The thing.
Yeah. I am going to go with dirty.
Well, they dust. Okay. So we have 3 more left. 2 more clues. So we need at least 1 twofer here. Well, now I'm getting 2fer. And unknown amounts of these are overlaps for us, so.
Razor, I think, is the thing that fits that description.
Okay, so we do get sudden death after this guess to try to find the last one if we don't get it.
So
is it gonna be play online, like just have a camera? Yeah, I think you can easily do that. As long as you find a way to broadcast the key to the other person.
It'd be interesting to set up a Twitch plays Codenames.
I missed it. Turn the music down. Okay.
That music is crescendoing. Keep turning it down, the music keeps getting louder.
Yeah. 25%.
We're 25%. 38%.
It likes a spike in volume.
Yeah. Okay, there's a cool page to play on. Okay, neat. I am going to say Traveling 0.
Traveling 0. You're telling me don't do a traveling related clue.
Can I say 0? Is that in violation?
That was definitely a rule in the original.
That you could say 0?
Yeah. The 0 clue. It is legal to give a clue for 0. For example, if you want your partner to guess elephant, ant, and mosquito while avoiding the assassin sloth, you give a clue like lazy 0. This will indicate your partner should avoid sloth. Your partner might even be able to see that sloth is getting in the way of an easy clue like animals 3. Yeah, so you can in fact.
Okay, so I can say 0. Traveling 0.
Okay. I know to avoid road. That's probably it. So I can touch something. I don't really have any good clues. I do know what my remaining agents are on, though. So I could take a shot at one of those before we go into. Yeah. I don't have to guess anything. I can take that when you go to sudden death, and then we can't speak anymore. We just have to start touching words. So I don't think I have any prior clues that I can use either. Lead me to this. So I'm gonna touch St. Patrick. Okay. Now,
do we take turns pressing, or is it just us touching?
if you think you know one, you touch. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
But if there's a bystander, or if it's assassin in the game, it's over.
Yeah. Yep, the dog is not a secret agent. Sent by Fantasy Flight to disrupt our stream.
We have 2 more to get.
Okay.
And we can't indicate anything to each other right now.
So, there's no real luck to it at this point. I'll just press. Let's go.
Nope. That's the innocent bystander.
Okay.
That's it. That's the game.
No, we had to get it. We had to get it successful. Okay. So what happened is all of mine were got.
Oh.
So it came back to my turn. See, this is what I was looking
I
at.
thought you would touch St. Patrick because I had touched it because it was one of mine. Because that was the only thing I had to go on.
Yeah, so these 3, these 2,
I see.
this one, and these 3 were got. So
Flag was an assassin on my side.
I didn't have. I couldn't give any helpful clues.
Right. No, that was good.
That's why I went to the 0, because Road and Slipper were both, and so I was hoping maybe Slipper could you would construe Slipper towards traveling.
Trying again.
Yeah, I do think that's interesting, right? Because at some
you have
point,
no words, you say so. Oh, really? Yes. Oh, really?
In the duet, that would have helped there.
Yeah, that's good to
know. Justin had to get 3 words from me, I think, is what the situation was. Because if there were 3 words left, I think Justin had them all, or Justin would have to get me to guess all 3.
Yes, if all 9 words you see as green have been covered by agent cards, tell your partner that he or she has no words left to guess. Your partner will be the one who gives the clues on all remaining turns.
Okay.
Now we know.
That's good.
Now we know that.
Yeah,
that's good. Thank you.
And is that as soon as?
Yes.
Is that as soon as it happens?
It says if. Yes, it's forever. I mean, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not tonight.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Yeah. That's. I mean, there's only like 7 rules in this game. We overlooked that.
This rulebook is like super dense.
Oh yeah, you're right. The original Codenames is like a leaflet.
Yeah, this thing is kind of dense for what it is.
I'm sure all the rules lawyers over the years have forced Codenames to interact.
Yeah.
Or to enact the a very comprehensive.
Go to the bathroom while you were doing that.
All right. Yeah, I'll just deal out 3-5. So, tell me Caesar is an assassin. Caesar is not an assassin on my side. Mine 2 were Road and Slipper. So if Justin's was Flag, then I think Road. My other one was something Justin or something I guessed. I forget exactly what it was. So, thank you, Skills on Toast. Appreciate you stopping by. Tanties, yeah, I'm sorry. Caesar was a nobody. Word Farquaad, get over it. Oh yeah. You can actually they're big enough that you can these are like they're tarot size.
It was St. Patrick's and Cave. This is we need a key card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the XSLs you can shuffle. They're pretty nice. The soundtrack pop up. Let me see if I can find some ambient music. I know there's like a website for tabletop ambient music. I have to see if I can find it.
We need what we need is like the GoldenEye soundtrack from the N64. Rainy Village.
Jeez.
Man, this is not appropriate at all. Doesn't quite fit the mood. Icebound town.
Alright, we got ambient.
Mech War. Man, Mech War sounds baller.
Mech War is one of the
options
ambience.
there.
We got Rainy Village. I feel like Rainy Village is perfect.
Okay.
Let me know if it's too loud. I'll cut down the GPS in that case. War Night Editing music.
Yeah. That's just we will get DMCA for that because that was Moby, wasn't it? Dangerous Ways.
There's a playlist for Codenames Duet.
Oh.
I can't play. That's a big nope. Can't.
Yeah.
That's a big old nope.
That's a yikes. It's gonna be a yikes from us, dog.
Yeah.
A little loud.
I turned it down a lot just now.
Yeah.
It's loud for us.
This is us messing with audio stream more than it's a Codenames Duet stream.
Well, we've never messed with ambient music. So. Yeah, there was a lot of DMCA scares on their page.
Yeah.
All right, now we got a new thing to orient ourselves to.
Okay.
I don't know if it needs to be louder or quieter or anything like that. Okay.
lo-fi. We definitely got hit with stuff on the lo-fi playlist.
Yep.
And that stuff, it's like impossible to tell what song it was, right? Because you get hit with like a huge block of time where it's all muted, so you don't know which of like the 15 songs in that period were. So, are you going first this time?
I can.
I went first last time.
Okay.
An anime soundtrack. If I could, I would go listen to the Cowboy Bebop and the original Hellsing soundtracks just on repeat. Both of those. The original Hellsing soundtrack is so good. The Cowboy Bebop is like legendary. I think everybody, we're all in agreement that the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack is amazing. But I think the Hellsing soundtrack is up there. This is a tough one.
Yeah. It is. Backyard 2.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Mosquito. I could maybe see wood, as in like woods. I could see beer. Door. Yeah, door leads to the backyard. I think I want to start with Mosquito.
You could give outdoor as a clue. As long as it's one word.
You can't give a compound word. Which part?
No, you can't say outdoor, right? Because door is part of that word. You could not do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't give a compound word if part of that word is on the table. Barbecue. Barbecue could. Yeah, it's not a bad one either. It's not a bad guess. I think I like barbecue. You talked me into barbecue.
Okay.
All right.
Dog champ.
Yeah. So that was definitely play of the game right there.
You take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Clue definitely could have gone sideways. It's been a while since I've had some barbecue myself there. My favorite barbecue place is actually in the next town over. Yeah. It's been too long since I've had that place. From what I know of the owner, I'm sure he's one of those dudes who just like defies lockdown.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Based off of he's like one of those small business dudes who goes to the table shaking hands with everybody and stuff like that. I could just see him being the type of dude who is like losing his mind over this stuff. That like he can't fill the restaurant anymore.
Yeah, Carolina barbecue is great.
Yeah.
We have some good places here.
It's like one of those things that I took for granted. I didn't even realize it, and then
you went somewhere else that had barbecue. You're like
they keep saying Carolina style.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? So.
Oh yeah, South Carolina has some great barbecue.
It is allegedly the place where barbecue was invented.
Anytime you go to a barbecue place and it's like someone's old house that's just converted, and there's just box fans everywhere, and it looks like just a living room you're eating in. That's how you know it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's excellent. The sauce is usually vinegar or mustard based.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We did go to that really good place in Tennessee though last year.
Yeah,
the place was really good, and it was literally a house.
It was
behind a building.
The wiring was like 1930s wiring.
Yeah, it was like a house that was built before 1930, and then was added electricity to it.
The wiring in that place was on the outside of the walls.
Yeah,
the wires went like you saw the wires go from the light above like where you were dining and up the wall and around the wall. It was like, yeah,
it was beautiful.
Don't turn down barbecue. All right. Let's go with
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could go to the UK and have barbecue. I think that would be last on my list of things I would do there. I was in the UK.
Oh man, what was
we play a lot of Keyforge on the stream. That's our primary game.
Keyforge is our major game.
Yeah.
Yep.
We own a lot of card games.
The line from Rick and Morty season 4 that stuck with me was like, I saw it on television. It was like, yeah, television tells you a lot of things. Television gives British people an award for baking. I thought that was really funny.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna go with Water 4.
Water 4. Okay. Moses parted some water.
Jill Stein says you've guessed correctly.
Delta? Oh. Pretty good. Delta? Do you guys think sweat? Salt? Salt water? I'm gonna click Delta. Water polo. Beer. Watery beer.
Depending on the beer.
I like polo. Okay.
So that ends the turn.
That ends the turn.
You had water to squat. Elephants remember water. Code names. Loosely connecting any word to any other word. Yeah, that was I went for the home run guess there. There was like a loose enough connection between enough words that I could just go really high. So
Birthday too.
Cake and mother, perhaps. Cake, I think, is probably safest for sure. You don't have a birthday unless you have a mother, so I guess you could be that grown nowadays. But I'll go with like Elon Musk's kid. I'll go with mother. Okay. Well, that was a miss.
We got 6 more turns.
Okay. Some people have a birthday squash.
I mean, probably.
That beer could have been the answer, right? You're on your 21st birthday. You finally get beer.
Do I feel birthday man on the channel? Unfortunate, but I probably don't.
No, I don't think so. Stuff you would say to throw opponents off. Okay, I am going to say Golf 2.
I want to click Polo again. Wood. Driver. Definitely driver. And wood. Okay. Got it. I get this.
Do you have the water guess?
I do still have the water guess. So I can't. I don't necessarily have to take that yet. I will click salt. Okay, well, so much for that. That's sort of a freebie. Doesn't really matter. All right, my turn.
I missed that interaction, but yeah, it's a pretty funny interaction there. I think golf is a much more family friendly.
I was thinking polo because you have to wear a polo shirt.
Ah. We claim to be family friendly, but just have me lose 6 games in a row. See how family friendly I am then.
Light 2. Light.
Bulb. Doesn't happen often. It happens too often, in my opinion.
At all.
The fact that it has ever happened. I think bulb. I think is a freebie, so I'm gonna hit bulb. Okay. Lights. This one's actually not easy. At least I'm not making any connections in my head. Beer. He did specifically say Light.
Good.
So, chat wants beer. We'll go with beer. Beer it is. Light salsa on my nachos.
Oh, you would never say such a thing. And you can click another if you want, or you can take the clue.
Because I missed on birthday, right?
You hit mother on birthday. Correct.
Yeah, chat did it. Okay, so birthday. Birthday toast. I literally can't believe that.
Why?
Is this some sort of custom I'm not aware of?
Yeah, you toast someone.
Oh,
Not eating toast on your birthday.
toast as in cheers. Okay, I was like, a piece of bread warmed
With a candle in it.
You're just putting.
I'm not poker facing. Sorry.
Um.
I'll have to let chat expound on clues.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
I think this is wrong, but if chat wants toast, we'll go toast.
It is in fact wrong.
Yeah. There you go.
The confused child is looking at you.
That's... Yeah.
It's a blind child.
The sunglasses too large.
We have 5, 6 more.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing great.
Oh no! And 4 more turns.
Yes, Eddie? Can I help you? The birthday squash was correct. Tell you what, I will guess squash next time for the birthday squash, but word was already guessed. Yeah, that's also true, right? Right, because I could I could have given a clue that Justin got that overrode the one that he was trying to give me. So, a birthday king. I mean, that's not unreasonable, right?
Southern tradition.
Yeah. Of beating your child to show affection. Alright, I am going to go with... I'm gonna go with Ginger 1.
Ginger?
Yeah.
Ginger?
Yes.
Ginger Snap? Ginger... Cane? Ginger Elephant? Miss Ginger? Toast? Pocket Ginger? Your Squash? I'm gonna click Ginger Snap. And you said 1, right? Okay.
1.
So I will. So I have a water guess. So I can still go for water. Sweat. What? Water base. Water bass. Sea bass. Sea bass. How good do I feel about sea bass? I can guess again. I can keep going. Because theoretically, there was still one water clue out there.
I think that's a primary difference between this and regular code names. Because in code names, you can go up to the number +1.
And this, you can keep clicking. I click it. I'm stopping. Boom. Yeah, this one you can go as many times as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different.
Duet is slightly different.
Duet, yeah.
Since it's a cooperative game, it's not a competitive game, right? Like the limits are there. The limits are there.
The difference is, we'll talk about if we win. I'll talk about the differences between like getting a certain number of wrong guesses versus like because there's like a campaign map.
Yeah, there's a campaign mode to this that we have not gotten to yet because we
can't beat one.
We can't win a game.
We can't beat the easiest difficulty.
Yeah, this is the easiest difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Who would want to watch these stream?
We have 3 more. We have 3 more guesses.
Yeah, yeah. That's remote.
Shut 1.
I think that's got to be door. Door's the only thing that makes sense here.
Birthday miss like a birthday boy is a thing. It's not really a thing. Birthday girl is what Americans would say, I think.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say anything also. Because birthday was my clue.
No birthday squash. We only got 2 guesses left. I don't think I want to just randomly start smashing that squash. Squishing the squash.
Harry Potter is really cool. Printed achievement and campaign printed sheets. Oh, neat.
Ah.
You promise.
Unsubbed, unfollowed.
These are if has gotten all the words right. I haven't gotten all your words right. Okay.
I am going to say evade 1.
Miss. Done missed.
Think about that way too hard.
I'll say reap out 1. Team. Boom. We did it.
Boom.
All right. We beat that difficulty. Salt. Salt would have been pretty funny.
If Dave were here, we could have done that.
Yeah.
All right, we got there. Toast was one of my assassins. That's why I was like real hesitant to like want to click Toast. I know chat wanted Toast, but I was like looking at the assassin. I was like, if that's the shared assassin, chat blew us all up.
So here is the campaign map, and we just beat Prague.
Aha.
Which is 9 turns and 9 correct. You can have 9 possible wrong answers. Now we can go to any of those other ones. Berlin, you have 11 turns, but you can only have 2 wrong answers. So you can only put down 2 innocent bystanders.
Ah.
If you have a wrong answer, you lose the game. After the second one in Berlin, but you have 11 turns to do so. So that's why these extra tokens are in the game.
And so Cairo is 9 and 5.
Yep. So you have 9 turns, 5 of which can be innocent bystanders, and then Moscow is 8 turns, 8 can be wrong, which is just 1 less turn than we had here.
Yeah, yeah. That one was close, right?
It was close. Yeah, but we kind of walked to the end of that one.
Yeah.
And then like these branch off until you can sort of complete the whole map.
I was trying to connect snap and miss, and I just couldn't do it for whatever reason. I was like, there's got to be some way to connect snap and miss, but my brain just wasn't forming that connection for whatever reason. Couldn't do it. Not do it.
Let's try Cairo.
Cairo, 9 and 5?
9 turns, 5 of which can be bystanders.
Okay. We would have hit the limit there, right?
We would have.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our bystander pile, and then that's our guest pile.
Okay.
And if we take a guess, like after these are taken, these just start flipping to green.
Okay. All right, so we'll just flip these over then.
Was this Zuma before? No, with Sahara was definitely not in this game. Dora was in the game. And we need a new key. Okay. We have advanced. We're gaining power by the second. New key is out. Study time. It is a really cool 2-player game. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have a really fun. I think it could be a good date night game.
Yeah.
You need something like that?
Codenames is one of those games where you start playing and then like you realize that time has just disappeared. It's just you fell through some sort of dimensional door and your time has no meaning. I remember when we played the original Mage Knight board game, also designed by Vlado
Chvátil.
That we were like, where did 12 hours go? So. All right, who went first that time?
I did.
Okay, so my turn to go first.
I don't know what tippy means.
TP.
TP. Okay.
I believe. Well, like we.
I don't know how TP is spelled.
I think it's. Yeah, it is. It is what you think it is.
It's the
Native American.
Well, I learned something today.
Abode. Yeah, I saw it too because it was always spelled with 2 E's.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty crazy that it's the same person.
He also designed Space Alert, which is the first board game I think I ever had a panic attack while playing.
It was ridiculous.
Oh
man.
Because
he designed Space Trucker or Galaxy Trucker.
He designed Galaxy Trucker too.
We could play Galaxy Trucker.
I love that game.
Yeah,
I love Galaxy Trucker. There's nothing funnier to me than
I've crafted the perfect ship.
Than thinking
bombarded by asteroids.
There's nothing funnier to me than hubris. Thinking that you've designed something that even God himself could not touch, and then watch it get smashed to bits. I love Galaxy Trucker. It's so funny. Okay.
The app is good.
Is it a carriage? Took a carriage to Cairo from Prague.
These smell great.
You ever heard of Galaxy Trucker?
We haven't given a word yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I haven't. There's some like really good There's some really good connections possible on the board. Those are just not optional. So, those are not what I've got to work with. Okay, I am going to say...
We had wood last time, right?
Yes.
I had driver and wood. Okay. That changes something.
Okay, I am going to say... Destinations 3.
Destinations. Okay. Not Battle, not Bubble, not Bonsai, not... Well, maybe Sahara, maybe Oasis. Benny, no. Sling, no. Gum, no. Violet, no. Squirrel, no. Saw, no. Astronaut, no. Venus, no. Wizard. Wonderland, probably. PP, probably not. Bench, sort of. Bay, perhaps. Onion. Sahara, Wonderland, Venus. I like Wonderland. Boom. I like Sahara. But F. F. That's a very confused pizza man.
Huh? I'm supposed to be delivering a pizza to...
Could you say Ignachop? I guess you could.
As long as it's a single word, and if it's a combined word, it can't be present on the board somewhere. If it's a compound word, it can't be present on the board. Any part of the word. It has to be a singular word. The rules did talk about relaxing that requirement. For instance, if you wanted to say Leonardo da Vinci, which is technically, I guess, 3 words, by the book you couldn't say that, but you could loosen it up so that way people know what you mean when you say Leonardo. They know you're talking about the Renaissance.
I'll say,
and not like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I'll say tree.
You thought it had to be a real word?
Tree 4.
The bonsai. Bonsai is definite, right? Tree 4, it's lot. So I think we'll go with bonsai. Saw, you can use a saw on a tree. Yeah. Oasis has trees, right? That's the whole point of them existing. Gum comes from a tree, right? Bench or a squirrel. Squirrels are in trees. Yeah. Code Red. Code Red's always insightful here. Onion trees. Onions aren't trees, right? To my knowledge, onions are not trees.
I don't see where anything about not being a real word.
Kind of like squirrel. So we'll go squirrel. Saw, maybe? I'm gonna go with saw. Okay. And then that leaves Oasis and Gum. So... to a lesser extent, bench. Yeah. I'll go with Oasis. Oh, boom!
That's it. Try again.
What did you mean?
I was going for TP.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about Gum, to be honest, at all. Gum was a bystander.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oasis was one of mine. That's why I was like hesitant to go for it. Oasis was the destination.
Yeah.
Venus was a destination. Sahara was neutral, so I was like, if you hit one, that's fine.
Yeah.
But giving a big clue there would let you.
TP, it's made of trees. It's got trees in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's trees in there.
I don't know about that.
It's like got sticks. Holds them up.
I don't know about that.
It uses tree technology. It's fine. We failed our first mission. Or was that Prague?
No, that was Cairo. I think we failed on it.
Yeah, Cairo 9-5.
Yeah.
All right. Next. Punted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a punt.
We just keep going until we get it at that location. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. All right.
Yeah, I gotta work with what I got. Okay. Giving clues is not easy.
We'll need a new key.
Key established.
Slight.
Mustard. Okay. Commence key studying. TP, also TEPI or TP. Alright.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll start this time.
Yep. Yeah, same city. 5 possible incorrect guesses. So.
I will say Paladin 3.
Crusader, armor, and maybe gear.
Paladin 3.
I think Crusader is a gimme. Yeah, we could go with gear as like a distant third. I think I like armor. With armor. Let's Christmas, yeah. The World of Warcraft on Christmas. Not tutu, though. I'm not going to say a paladin can't wear a tutu. I don't know of any paladins from Alaska. I think gear has got to be the last one then. Yeah. Gearing up the paladin.
For all y'all playing WoW right now, gotta gear up them paladins. Very important. You take a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to stop. Or unless you want to keep clicking stuff.
Sure.
Paladin could be named Mark.
Yeah. I've never met a paladin named Mark, but that's once again...
I've never met a paladin not named Mark.
The only Mark that I knew that played World of Warcraft played Shadow Priest.
Some thick codename cards. Thanks, Mortivis.
Mortivis.
15
appreciate
months.
That.
Much appreciated, bud. Yeah, these are quite thick indeed. Yeah, all system noises are turned down, so yeah, it's the trade-off right now.
Yeah,
we gotta do what we gotta do. And have ambient music.
I think at this point we've actually had more code names now than messing around with audio stuff.
Yeah,
but if we mess around with the audio stuff, it will quickly tilt back over to having more audio. Okay.
Duet is cooperative. Each of us have different elements on each side of our key that we sort of have to. Yeah. We use our clues to find all 15 of the agents.
In the original Codenames, you had a one-sided key that both people were looking at. In this one, each player has their own key that's set between them, so you can only see one side of it. Yes, so it's a two-player adaptation, and it is cooperative. So, all right, I'm gonna say inflate 2.
Balloon, probably. Well, I'll go ahead and click balloon. Yeah, no, you can work together then. I think it'd be great. That. Inflate. Let's do inflate. If something's flat, it needs to be inflated. You inflate a sail. Maybe. Inflate a cone. No. Igloo. Country. Inflate your currency. Maybe. The wheels on a wheelchair. Inflate a flat. I don't know. I feel like that's sort of a stretch. But not after you inflate a balloon. That's true. But that doesn't super fit with a clue. Sure. It's hilarious. I'll click sail. Okay. You can easily, in Codenames, I think, go down just the wrong rabbit hole and convince yourself that it is genius fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say I to EYE. I to.
Blind. Since. We'll go with blind. Then. Sloths have eyes. So do jockeys. Plenty of eyes in the state of Alaska. The Five Eyes Agreement is a spy agreement between 5 different countries. Drawing, you're right. I was thinking maybe more along the line of drawing. Black Eyed Peas is another good one. Igloo starts.
I did. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Code.
I can't say anything.
Thank you, Code. Eye of the Storm. Yeah, that's another one. I think I like Storm there. I think Storm is the one that makes the most sense. Let's go Storm. Okay. Dice Forge. I like Dice Forge. There's something wrong with the pacing of that game for me, though. I played it a lot and was like, this is really good, but there's some intangible missing piece that makes it great.
Well, that's supposed to have taken a... Did I not take a thing?
I don't think you took a thing. All right, so my guess or my clue now.
You can clarify spelling on your clue initially. Yeah, Dice Forge, I wanted it to be good, but I felt the same way when we played it. It was just like something was missing. And it felt like it ended super fast. That was one of my problems with, like, just when I was getting going.
That's why I think the pacing of the game was slightly off.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, right when the game is, like, going, that's when the game ends.
That's why we were wondering if we were doing something wrong.
Right,
honestly.
It felt like we were doing something wrong every time we played. Okay. I am going to say Decorations 2.
Slapping that Christmas. And what else is decoration?
Rolling at the beginning and end of your turn.
I don't remember. I feel like we weren't.
Are you supposed to roll twice?
It's been like more than a year since we played now.
Yeah. We forget exactly how long those lockdowns been.
You gotta decorate your igloo. Lace is what I was thinking. Lace makes the most sense. Tutu, possibly. I'm gonna click lace. Okay. Stop there.
How many words do I need? I can't tell Justin how many words I have left, right?
Right.
So... And Justin can't tell me how many words he has left. So.
Condiment 1.
This is super easy. Sloth. No, not Okay, I am...
You could keep going.
What did I whiff on? I whiffed on...
I.
Okay, so it wasn't storm. So maybe drawing? Perhaps... P. I don't know. I feel like I should stop. I'm gonna lead Justin astray. Igloo? Being igloo. You guys just want to hit igloo because it's a funny word. It's just a naturally comedic word. Are there 2 assassins? There are 3. Actually, there's what, 5 assassins?
Well, yeah.
There's 5 assassins.
Well, each of us have.
Each of us have 3.
Here's an example key.
Yeah, each of us have 3, and 2 of them are shared.
This one
side?
Sorry,
1 of them is shared.
And this is the other side.
So...
only 1 assassin on each side is shared. But, like, an assassin on my side could be an agent on Nathan's side. So he might have to get me to guess what I see as an assassin on my side, which is interesting.
Yeah. Igloo? No, that's old. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty devious. Okay. I'm
just stopping ticket.
Oh yeah, I'll just stop. I am going to say rolling 3.
Wheelchair. Great. I'll click wheelchair.
stones and rods.
I'll go with rail. No. Okay.
Perhaps you're interested in some pie. She's got some Thanksgiving leftovers here.
So we have 3 more to go. You have 3. So we have 5 total things to get in 3 guesses. Oh boy.
This guy, you think this guy looks like William H. Macy? I think he looks more like Tom Selleck. This is clearly Jason Statham.
Shape 2.
Cone, perhaps, finally. And then drawing. We'll definitely go with cone. And I'll go with drawing.
Bark, bark, bark.
Okay, well, pardon me, dog. Okay. Jamie Lee Curtis. Well, I thought it was Jill Stein, but Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is that Antonio Banderas?
Yeah. Judi Dench. Cora, not familiar with Cora. I am okay. Yeah, 2 left. Hurricane 2.
Storm. Okay. And
From Tron Legacy. Did not see that movie.
what's the other thing for hurricane? Laundry? I don't know. Hurricane Mark? I guess so. It could be. Or hurricanes always named after women.
It's alternate.
It alternates. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Not for wind speed. Oh, I like that. I like that. Everywhere's flat after a hurricane. Not wrong. I'm gonna go with not. F. Okay. We have 1 thing left. 1 thing left. 3 more agents.
Too clever. Yeah. That's what you get for all that book learning, professor.
I'll go with Tundra 2.
Igloo and Alaska, perhaps? Does that make sense? Igloo? Is that the igloo? Is that lose or we lose?
Now
there?
we can start sudden death.
So I can just hit something.
Or I can hit something, yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. Oh boy. Okay. So okay. I still have clues on my side. I'm assuming you do too. I mean, on your card.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
do it. Do it. Oh, no.
Okay. this was one on my side.
Okay.
My hope was that this overlapped because otherwise it's just me guessing randomly.
Mm-hmm. My other one was flat.
I had flat as well. So yeah, that's why I went with this because if it was not shared, I mean, I guess I could have gone for flat, but I had not ever guessed anything close to laundry that would even put you on laundry. So I was hoping that was what was shared because I had given you like a couple, like the hurricane. It was supposed to be flat after the hurricane arrives. Everything goes flat, and I forget who said it, but somebody said it in chat. So
my other clue was supposed to be cone.
Okay. I was actually thinking that for a while there. So
not even chat got that.
You have a ton of laundry to do.
I thought we were good at that paladin clue. I was feeling good.
Yeah.
Oh, you got cone? I missed that. Okay. One more try. Unless it ends, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. New clue.
New key. Watch the tape.
Rewind the tape.
I thought cone was like not a bad. I thought cone was not a bad one, not a bad guess. I had considered it. It just wasn't as strong as some of the other ones.
So you can start this time.
All right. All right. Going with Bears 3.
Bears 3. All Goldilocks and the 3 bears. That's all the clues in one. What else for bears? We like honey.
And that is the animal bears. So B-E-A-R-S. B-E-A-R-S.
Bees make honey. Is there anything else that makes more sense before I click B? I'll click B. Now, third clue.
Take his time. Justin's one of the most impulsive people I have ever met.
Look,
Justin has done.
They say when you're taking a multiple choice test, always go with your first instinct. The more you think about it, the more likely you are to talk yourself into the wrong answer.
Justin is done with things 20% faster than most people I know, and that is like across the board.
I was thinking Smoky Bear. That was my next choice. Smoke, because bears naturally hate forest fires. Click C every time. Brother Bear was a Disney movie. We don't deal in Disney movies around here. I'm gonna click smoke. Boom. Okay. I was adjusting the cards. Those are not official touches. An official touch
starts like this. It goes
all the way across the table.
And you go down.
Yeah.
I've got a touch, and Justin has a touch. And my touch goes all the way across the board.
I touch your code name.
Code names, my boy!
Okay, let's see.
I've got a clue, and you've got a clue. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I think that movie I could do with a rewatch of that movie.
It's very good. There Will Be Blood is what we're talking about.
I will. I'll see if I can convince the movie club to watch.
That'd be a good movie club movie. There's a lot to talk about that movie.
So we should have 5 of these, right? Because these run out.
Yep, 5 guesses. And I took this.
Why are they on the table? You're not supposed to know.
We just have them on. This is not necessarily ours. Yeah.
Yeah. We just have them. We have them divvied up.
Yeah, so we have access to both of them. There's not really a good in between spot. Mine are very difficult.
Yeah, we just kind of split it down the middle.
Float 3.
Okay. Battleship feels like one, right? Parade. Parade could be one. Floats in a parade. Egg. Yeah. I think Battleship is the freest one.
Float 3.
Yeah, Float 3. Genie's float. Genie's kind of float. We'll go with Parade. I think Parade is the next closest. Alright, so third. Could be Genie. Egg. Egg. Coast. Does baby float? I would hope so.
Does baby float?
Rubber floats. You can teach a baby to float. But like, it's like fresh out of the womb or whatever, babies swim naturally, but then like forget how to do it. After like a certain age or whatever. Depends on what you put on top of it. I'm not feeling great about any of these guesses. I'm not feeling great about any further guesses, so I'm actually gonna stop. I feel we were like our back was against the wall on that. I'll just keep in mind. Okay, so yeah. Keep in mind float as a possible stretch one. So
yeah, that's fine.
We got 2, right? That's ahead of the curve. We have 9 turns. If we get 2 every turn, we'll win, right? Long before we run out. So, I am going to say Zygote 2. Zygote, I believe is how it's spelled. Zygote 2.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what it means?
No.
Okay. Zygote is. I'll look it up.
Is it Babby? I'll just look at chat for my answers. Egg Babby. Okay.
The official definition is a diploid cell resulting from the fusion of two haploid gametes.
Okay, great. That was Babby formed. I do need to know that.
Otherwise known as a fertilized ovum.
All right, so I'll slap a Babby. Slap down one Babby. And is it 1 or is it 2?
2.
All right, I guess egg as well. That's a good clue.
Look who doesn't have kids.
Nope, sure don't. Sure do not. Here you can have some of these.
Alright.
Alright, so I gotta figure out a clue.
Ovum instead of egg in that definition. Well, that was a Google definition, so. But yes, it also worked. Okay, so. Later I'll go to check my Gmail and it'll give me ads to like Cool Stuff Inc. or something.
Say Tool 2.
Spoon, dryer, hose, paint. I think that's a stretch though. Spoon and hose. I think spoon is the one that is like closest, right? Your brother's a tool. My brother. If my brother's in here, I'll call him a tool.
But if not, no.
If he's not, I will. I think my brother and I believe, have the understanding that we will only make fun of each other in front of our friends. Other than that, we have no reason to make fun of each other. Glasses are tools for the eye. They are. Dryer. Let's go dryer. Boom! Well, code names.
There you have it. We're bad at code names.
We're not good at it.
Pretty
was
bad.
Was it hose?
It was glasses.
Glasses.
It was glasses. My other words were...
it's not a problem, Professor Toronto.
I had Scarecrow, Virus, and Paint. And Rubber.
I had Scarecrow and Genie, and I was going to say characters too.
Okay. Well, that would have been great.
But I was like trying to get around the brother thing. Yeah. Not a problem, Toronto. I mean, it's like if I got mad at code names, what kind of player would I be?
You cannot be mad at code names.
You can't get mad at this game.
Yeah. That's good stuff, though.
Yeah. Man, what a blast! Absolutely. Need to ban.
No. Need to ban. The box.
Oh yeah.
Box
everything in its place.
Although I don't know what to make of these like card depositories.
A place for everything. Are these supposed to be in one of those?
I don't know, man. There's like also this area. Okay, like that fits pretty well. Look at those. Hey, he's getting a treat. Let's do that real quick.
Maybe? Looks like that should go there. Such fun. It's very watchable. Yeah, this was a blast. All these go in here. That.
That is treated up.
These go here.
Why haven't you seen Tron Legacy, Nathan?
I haven't
seen Tron Legacy either.
I didn't see it. I didn't have an emotional attachment to Tron. So without an emotional attachment to Tron, I didn't feel compelled to go see Tron Legacy.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Interesting. Oh, are they supposed to go like that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then these go there. Is that it? Oh, this thing. This thing goes there. No. This thing goes there. That was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I'm glad y'all enjoyed.
Yeah, glad chat actually got to play along more actively.
Yeah.
For once. One downside to streaming 2-player games is that you're just kind of like a passenger, but in this you get to like guess. So we were kind of stoked to see how it would work out. So
yeah, boom. Well, it's been real.
Boom.
We'll see it on Sunday.
We got him.
You got double timed out. Yeah, Code Red's Duel. Or Codenames
Code Red's
Duel. Code Red's Duel.
Code Red's Duet.
Code Red's band.
I think Code Red's been banned before, but that's a joke. That's never seriously.
Good game.
Yeah, blast to revisit this.
Would recommend.
Duet's excellent. I'd say a lot of smart design decisions, but you kind of expect that from Vlados Battle at this point.
And I don't know. I don't know why there's an XXL version, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I like the larger pieces, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you could see those from orbit.
Yeah, those are huge.
They're huge.
They're like tarot card size. Like I don't know what the demand was for this to exist. I don't know if regular Codenames has an XXL version or not, or but like why does Duet have one?
Could be for older players. I could see that definitely.
I just wonder if there was like a demand for one, like the cards are too small.
I'm not mad at it.
No, I saw it online. I was like, "What? What do you mean XXL version? What is this?" And then I was like, "Oh, that's great for streaming." Yeah, very visible.
Makes it so much more visible. So. Hey, come
here. Yes, I know. Oh. When my XXL, I feel like I would prefer to have an XXL version of the regular one because when you're playing with more people, it's more visible. Right?
Yeah. You end up with like a crowd of people around a table if you've got like a big.
You have like 6 people playing or something. That'd be great. All right, well, that is our stream.
Yeah, that was a fun stream.
Thanks for watching.
We'll be back Sunday night with more Keyforge, more Championship, the Tabletop Royale Championship.
Tabletop Royale Championship.
Yeah.
Streams.
For anybody who cares about our Keyforge content, we've got. I did a write up for the Gauntlet and put it on our website. We'll probably make a command for that at some point.
Yeah, I'll do that for next stream.
I think most people here may have seen it already, but I did want to. There was some call for a write up on the Gauntlet. So I spent yesterday while trying to find some sort of video game to play until Cyberpunk comes out. I have been... You need an audiobook version?
Getting some things done. Yeah, we need a page for the championship belt as well. Tracking.
Galaxy Truckers is awesome. That is what the thing that I set up can serve as that.
Okay.
In the future.
There is an XXL regular. Sweet. Nice.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do next Friday, because we can do another board game stream. We could do Galaxy Trucker. I have Galaxy Trucker, the big box or whatever it is.
Love some Galaxy Trucker.
I would prefer to play with just the first set,
I think I don't think I've ever played with anything other than the first set.
I might have the stuff mixed up because I didn't.
I feel like if you add I feel like adding extra stuff to the game just kind of muddles it at some point.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't played the game in like 5 or 6 years.
So there's like this Shadows of Mordor,
Onitama,
the Assassin's Creed, Witcher 3 style games. Just don't do it for me anymore.
I can't stand them. Yeah.
The Arkham, the Batman series, those type of games where you're like in an open world and there's a lot of like extra stuff to do.
When's Card Game Necromancer come back? I don't know.
That's a good question.
We have no immediate plans for it.
Yeah. So what we're probably going to ride out the rest of the holidays with some 2-player games. And the start of next year, I think, is going to be we're gonna dip our toe into some D&D. We need to get back to doing some more planning for that.
Yeah.
But we're probably gonna dip our toe into D&D. We there's like a lot of moving pieces we'd have to get together. There were 2 people that I would have loved to have had join us, but it looks like neither of them are going to be able to join the stream, which kind of sucks. Because it's 2 people. One person who I don't think has ever played D&D. Another person who I know from some other stuff that I reached out to. She did say she would be interested if we did like a second season. So if we can work out like all the technical issues, what it would look like on stream, she might be down for a second season. She's like an experienced. She actually does a lot of like speedrun stuff. She doesn't do that as much anymore, but she plays Magic and stuff like that. So I'd love to actually hang out with her again. I haven't had a chance to. When I was tutoring, before I was like started working full time, we did a bunch of MTG jamming together, and that was like I think that was the last time I played Magic seriously, like constructed Magic. So
yeah, don't compare us to Critical Role ever, because I'll be DMing minimum possible DMing is what I do.
And I guess that's another thing, right? Like, because for stream, so when we play D&D normally, it is like 15% D&D, 85% BS, right? Like, because when was the last time you've played it more recently than I have? I haven't played D&D in about a year or so. But a lot of times for our tight-knit group of friends, when we were playing D&D, it was like the one time a week we got to hang out because everybody's got jobs or families and stuff like that now. So we used D&D as a way to hang out. And so we spent a lot of time catching up. And then occasionally we smashed a monster or 2. So
if you want some really, really good, serious D&D streams, watch Arcadum. Arcadum is the best D&D I've ever watched or listened to for anything. And he runs like 9 simultaneous campaigns that are all in the same living universe.
Yeah.
And they're all sort of working together to defeat a big bad threat to the universe.
Yeah, and characters cross over from what I hear. I haven't watched it.
That is correct.
My brother, I would describe as a super fan of it.
Yeah.
And so I keep up with what's going on. Because it's ambitious, it's really cool. The stuff that he's pulling on that stream is actually really, really cool.
Arcadum has essentially created this very elaborate fantasy world akin to like the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the Forgotten Realms, but way more intricate, honestly.
Yeah.
Way more interesting than Forgotten Realms. His D&D boss fights are some of the most interesting boss fights I've ever seen in anything.
Yeah, and from what it sounds like, this dude does this full time.
Yes.
He wakes up, starts planning D&D stuff. So
I cannot describe how in depth this DM is. It is unlike any other D&D I've ever seen before. So if you want some D&D, check out Arcadum streams because they're just simply amazing, and there's a lot to watch with it.
Right, and so like we want to do some D&D experimentation.
We'd be more of like just like let's have fun, hang out.
So we have to like try to find that.
But we'll play D&D.
Thank you, Ethan. Yeah.
Yeah. Take care.
See ya. Appreciate you stopping by. So what we're trying to what we got to figure out is what we want to do, if that makes sense. Like what kind of how do we want to focus on D&D for it, and mechanically how will it work, right? Because we've got to what do we use? How do we make it work? We probably won't have webcams for everything, but like we got a lot of like technical issues to kind of work through and solve before we start it. But I think it would be fun to do. I wouldn't mind experimenting with it, just to see what happens, because we may stumble into something fun. Because I mean, at this point, I don't mind using one stream a night a week to experiment with like just streaming in general. Because I think like our card game necromancy series, this series of 2-player games, I've enjoyed doing that. I'm glad that we actually have an audience that we can get feedback from. If something's working, great. I love to hear it. If something doesn't work, I love to hear that too. We can just abandon that idea and we can move on.
Very easy to do that,
because it'd be super easy for us to get into D&D and we're having fun, but it is just like unwatchable. And
then we'll stop right there,
and that's it.
Yeah,
we're done. We'll
do something else.
We tried it. We experimented.
Yeah,
we failed. That's no problem. We'll move on. But so we just gotta set up stuff to get to the point where we can experiment with it. So
yep. All right. So yeah, those things to look forward to. But the most important thing right now on the list is the Tabletop Royale Championship.
Yes, the belt
coming back at you.
Let's put that
on Sunday.
Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Very exciting. You're back, Code Red. 10,000 long years. But that is our stream for the nights.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
He's bouncing off the walls.
And we will see y'all on Sunday.
Goodbye.